Hey, welcome to another video. So before we begin, I just want to mention that anyone who becomes a join member at any level will have a thank you banner at the beginning of every video and a shout out at the end of every video. So today we're going to be talking about the Cannibal, the most terrifying dragon during the Dance of the Dragons, which is the Targaryen Civil War. But before we begin, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. The Cannibal was a black dragon with menacing green eyes. He was the largest and oldest of the three completely wild dragons dwelling on Dragonstone, the other two being Sheepstealer and Grey Ghost. The small folk of Dragonstone call him the Cannibal because he would practice cannibalism, feasting on dead dragons, newborn dragons, and dragon eggs. The Cannibal's exact age has not yet been stated. The wild dragon Sheepstealer is said to have hatched when the old king was still young, which could be in the early years of the reign of Jaehaerys the First Targaryen, or more generally during his youth. And Cannibal is said to have been the eldest and largest of the wild dragons, having taken part in the sowing, being therefore even older than Sheepstealer. Some among the small folk of Dragonstone claim that the Cannibal lived on the island even before the Targaryens arrived in 114 BC, a possibility that would make him, despite his size, not being considered bigger than that of Vhagar and Vermithor, the oldest living dragon in Westeros at the time of the Dance of the Dragons, even older than Vhagar. If the Cannibal was from a different lineage of dragons altogether, that might have also explained why it was so antagonistic to the other Targaryen dragons. However, Grandmaster Munkin and Septon Eustace doubt these claims. The Cannibal was known to attack smaller dragons. He laired at the back of the Dragonmont on its eastern side. Prior to the Dance of the Dragons, would-be dragon tamers had made attempts to ride him a dozen times, and his lair was littered with their bones. When Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon called for dragon riders in 129 AC, none of the dragon seeds who attempted to tame the wild dragons were foolish enough to disturb the Cannibal due to his reputation, and any who were did not return to tell the tale. However, when Silver Denys tried to master Sheepstealer, the dragon tore his arm off, and his son struggled to fix the wound. The Cannibal descended on them, drove off Sheepstealer, and devoured Silver Denys and his sons. In 130 AC, when the carcass of Grey Ghost was discovered at the Dragonmont's base, burned and broken, torn apart, and partially devoured, Dragonstone's castellan Sir Robert Quince was quick to name the Cannibal as the killer, though in truth it was actually Sunfire. Some fisher folk began to worry that the dragon would attack them as well, and urged Sir Robert to send knights to kill the Cannibal. He refused, reasoning that if they left the dragon alone, he would not bother them, and forbade fishing in the waters to the east of the Dragonmont, where Grey Ghost's body had been found. However, Lady Baela Targaryen was not satisfied with this explanation, and proposed to discover the truth herself, as she had no fear of the Cannibal, and her dragon Moondancer could outfly him. But Sir Robert barred her from taking the risk, and confined Baela to her chambers. The Cannibal was one of 4 dragons that survived the Dance of the Dragons. In 132 AC, it was said that during the burial at sea of Lord Corlys Velaryon, the Cannibal took wing and flew to salute the deceased. However, Archmaester Galdwin notes that this may be a later embellishment of the story, since the Cannibal would be more likely to eat the corpse than salute it. Sometime after the end of the Dance of the Dragons, the Cannibal vanished. So what did you guys think of the Cannibal? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and consider supporting the channel further by becoming a join member. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.